Louder.
What's up YouTube, oMJPo back with another video. So today's video is going to be my top 5 high school tips. Trust me when I say this, I feel like you guys can benefit from this video. If you don't take all 5 tips into consideration, at least try like 1 or 2 or 3. I recommend trying all 5 because if you're a freshman right now, sophomore, junior, correct yourself when you still can, when you still have a lot of high school left. Because I feel like if I would have followed these steps and corrected myself before it was too late, high school would have been a lot easier. I probably would have been graduating 2 months earlier or a whole semester earlier. And I just trust me on this. I've been around the block. You know, I'm a senior right now, about to graduate in a month. And if you guys follow these steps, it will just help you out like so much. Like honestly, like I'm not even playing. Like if I would have followed these 5 steps, my life would have been a whole lot easier right now. I wouldn't have teachers or my mom or my guidance counselors on my ass all the time. I just recommend just following a few of these steps, at least like 1 or 2. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Now the first step is pass all your required classes. You don't want to be like me, taking a math class that you should have passed 2 years ago, your senior year, and it's honestly fucking embarrassing. You're upperclassmen, and like I can even give you an example of how embarrassing it is, because all the people in my math class are 16 and 17 years old, and when we were talking about voting, the teacher points me out because I'm 18. Hey Matt, did you vote? Nobody else voted in the whole fucking classroom but the teachers. Yes, I voted. Like, just singling you out like that, it's so embarrassing. Just don't be in that situation. You don't want to be a senior and having to do like a freshman, sophomore, junior class when you're a senior. You want to be with your peers. You want to be with your classmates. And just trust me on this, just pass the class right away. It's not worth it. It's not worth it a year after or your senior year just to get the credit. Just get the credit now, even if it's an elective class. Just pass it. Trust me, you need your elective sooner or later. It builds up. Just get your required classes done, all your elective classes that you need credits for, and just have fun. Because once you get to your senior year, there's not a lot of credits you still need, and you just relax, fuck around with your friends. You get a lot of free time, a lot of freedom in high school, and trust me, that is worth it. Having fun and freedom, walking the halls with your friends when everybody else has classes, it's just so worth it. Now, my second tip is don't hang out with the wrong people. I've seen this happen countless times before, including some of my friends, because when they start hanging around with the wrong people, the ones that are doing drugs, the ones that are drinking, and you hang around with them still, you're gonna start doing drugs and drinking. Trust me, you may not want to, but sooner or later you're gonna be like, oh fuck it, I'll just take a sip of beer, and then you're gonna turn into a party I'm not saying it happens all the time, but I'm just saying like their habits are gonna rub off on you, and it's just not worth it. Because those people that are doing drugs right now in high school, that are drinking and partying all the time, guaranteed they're not gonna change in 5 to 10 years. I'm not saying it's likely, but it could happen. It really could. High school is where you develop who you are, and if that's you in high school, then more than likely that's gonna be you when you graduate and countless years after you graduate. I'm just saying it could happen, might not, but you know, whoever you hang out with, people associate you with them. You know, it's just bound to happen. So if your teacher knows they hang around with this kid Zach, and Zach does drugs, your teachers are going to think you do drugs too, just because you associate yourself with them. My third tip is do whatever the fuck makes you happy. And this is going to sound really vulgar and mean, but if your dad is pushing you to do football and you don't want to play football, don't play football. Don't make your life harder than what it is. You're in high school right now. It's stressful. You have anxiety. Don't make your life harder than what it is. If your mom is forcing you to take fucking AP biology, and trust me, AP classes are a bitch. You don't want to take it. Just don't take it if you don't want to. If you want the added stress, yes, go ahead. So be it. But if you don't want that added stress, don't make your life harder than what it is, because high school's a hard time. A lot of things going on. You just don't want like all that added stress, because it doesn't help you in the long run. Yeah, like having that AP credit class is gonna help you in college, but if you don't want to like add that stress, don't take it. Just make your life easy, you know, because high school is already hard. If you can cut some of that hard out of it it would be fun. It wouldn't be that hard, you know. So that tip is not for everybody, but if you have crazy anxiety like me, don't add the stress. I'm telling you, just don't add the stress. It's not worth it. And let's move on to number 4. Now, my 4th tip is really obvious. I bet your teachers talk about it all the time. I bet your teachers yell at students for doing it. Get the sleep you need. Get your 6 to 7, 8 hours of sleep. Because personally, when I don't get sleep and when I'm tired, I get super lazy. I don't do my work. Like, I'll pay attention sometimes, but then I'll start dozing off. I would start like not paying attention, and then on top of that, I get super lazy. I don't want to do anything. Like, when I'm tired and I come home from school, I literally just lay in bed and play on my phone. I'm not productive at all. Just get your amount of sleep. You know, it will change everything. You'll be more productive, you'll be more awake, you'll be more alert, you'll be just up, and you won't be lazy. You'll do your work when you need to, and then you won't fall behind. And that's my 5th step. Don't fall behind. If you miss school, email your teachers when you're home sick or something. Just get the stuff you need so you won't be behind, because trust me, this is why I'm partly taking math right now when I should have been done with math 2 years ago. I got super sick sophomore year and I barely came to school. And I think that was the year where I got some fucking disease that was an outbreak in Wisconsin. It was called the swine flu or something. It was absolutely horrible. Just don't fall behind. Just whatever you gotta do. If you're homesick, get your work. If you have an assignment due, just get it done, because when you keep piling on assignments, it's quicksand. You're gonna keep piling on assignments. You're gonna try to take one assignment on, and then you're gonna forget about the other 2, and then you have that certain time limit. You have to get 3 assignments done, and when you're working on one from 2 weeks ago, you're not gonna get the one that you have now. You know, so just get all the stuff you have to do done right away, because trust me, you don't want to be in quicksand. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sure you guys can relate to some of these tips. I'm sure if you're out of high school that you can you know, relate to me in some of these tips that you could have corrected yourself on. But if you're a freshman or sophomore, please consider these tips before it's too late. Correct yourself before it's senior year and you're like, dude, MJP was right. So I hope you guys liked this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.